Hey guys, it's SoCal Mike with GameGavel.com and RetroGamingRoundup.com, the podcast. And I wanted to just do a quick review of a great old arcade game from Atari called Video Pinball. Now, a lot of you guys may be familiar with Video Pinball from Atari because, of course, there was an Atari 2600 cartridge that came out after this game was made, after this arcade game. And they also had a standalone plug-and-play type, standalone Pong version of Video Pinball as well. So it kind of all started here, though, in 1978 with this really incredibly awesome video pinball machine. I think this might have been the first actual real video pinball that there ever was. What's really cool about this particular arcade game is you've got the console and the control panel down here with flipper buttons on each side, as well as a plunger to shoot the ball. In addition, this whole console, this whole control panel, you can press it, and that is what would nudge the ball, similar to when you were trying to kind of tilt and move the machine to control the ball's travel while you were playing it. What's really great about this is that this is like very heavy duty. I mean, this thing is built to take a licking, you know what I mean? Now, what's really cool in this particular machine is up above, you've got a physical pinball playfield up here with all of the LED lights and everything. And that's up here at the top of the arcade cabinet. Now, the monitor is under a pane of glass down here, which is a mirror. And what's happening is the playfield up above is reflecting down on this mirror, and the playfield and the monitor is reflecting up through it. So you've got this kind of bizarre 3D effect in this machine. And like I said, this thing came out in 1978. So I don't know about you guys, but it sort of just blows my mind what this thing looks like in here. If you've ever seen one of these in person, it's almost like a hologram inside of this thing. You know, it's hard to really get a great idea of what this looks like through this video. Of course, you've got the black light in there, which does a great job of kind of illuminating this disco playfield. It's all, kind of disco-themed playfield, which, again, for 1978, what do you expect? It's pretty damn cool. So what's really cool down here, and it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see that it's got the old owl eye coin slots. So you'd actually, instead of putting the coin in kind of sideways, you would put it in kind of horizontally there. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that's really cool about this particular machine, and I don't know if it's supposed to be blinking like this or if there's just a short in the coin door, but the 25-cent kind of illuminates, and I think it's supposed to be blinking because it's on a perfect interval, on a perfectly timed interval. But again, I think that's pretty cool. Blinking with the owl eye coin inserts there. Pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome. So you've got your start button here. This particular button actually has a credit button built right in. So you can just put, instead of putting quarters in, you can just hit the credit button. Up to 4 players can play this game alternating. So that's pretty great. It keeps track of all 4 players' scores, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. And so you can actually have 4 people playing this game, and it'll remember everything about the game. But anyway, that's a good look at Video Pinball. I'm actually going to coin it up and film a 5-ball game of this so you can see it in action. So that's a look at Atari's Video Pinball from 1978. If you guys ever have a chance to pick one of these up, they're not that rare, surprisingly enough. I've actually had 2 of these. I sold my first one and regretted it ever since, and just had another opportunity of one of these coming up for sale pretty inexpensively, just a few $100. And definitely wanted to take advantage of it because although they're not very rare, you don't see them that often because people tend to keep these and hold on to them because they're so damn cool. But as you can see, it's got the drop targets down here. It's got drop targets up along the back. It's got a couple of rollovers. And it's got the building bonus lights right here in the middle that accumulate over and over and over again. You get a bonus play for 300,000 points. And actually, my high score on this as of this recording is 457,240. So I actually earned a quarter play, a whole new game. So that is pretty cool for the time as well. Obviously, this didn't take up as much room as a full-size pinball machine. So it was kind of a novelty idea back in the late 70s. And it plays a hell of a great game of pinball. If you like Pong and kind of pinball mixed, it's a great game. You saw that the ball, starts ricocheting pretty fast. It's pretty challenging. Some games you can breeze by and score tons of points. Other times you'll play it and, it's hard to crack 100,000 points. So it's kind of like the real thing. It's amazing to me how good the ball physics are in this. It's just surprising. And if you take this reflection out, it's just a blank screen with, these white parts that you see from the monitor. So basically, they had to somehow map all of the playfield, into the screen and overlay the playfield on top of it so it all, the ball would travel down the lanes realistically and everything else. So to me, this is one hell of a feat of engineering for the time. And even to this day, Video Pinball amazes everybody that I show it to. So if you ever get a chance to play one in person, definitely you want to play it.